Hey guys, so it's almost 11:30 Thursday morning. We always eat lunch at 11:30, so I'm kind of getting the food ready right now, so that's why I can stop for a brief moment to spend some time with you. So mom goes for her scan today. She's not scared anymore. I already kind of boosted her up, so she's looking forward to it and looking forward to getting great results next week. All right, she wants me to go with her to get the results, and it's not so much because of fear, but because she wants me to hear things that she's not going to hear. But I really don't think I'll be able to make it, because we have to finish this work that we're doing right here. I mean, it's already what, the 21st of the month, and in 10 days the month will be over, and I need to have monies in here by the 1st of June to pay the bills. So she understands, but I think she really wants me to go with her. But Dad will be there, and I told Dad, don't play on your phone, just stay there and listen to what the doctor is telling her. Plus, this doctor is so sweet with her delivery and stuff that I think mom will do a lot better with her. If you guys hear all that noise going on in the background, we're always running the machine when I'm in here, and the compressor stays on all day because the machine uses pneumatics and hydraulics to print the bottles, so that's why it has to stay on. Sometimes I want Joe to like encase the compressor so that it won't be so noisy, but then the area is so tight, you know, the space is so small that he probably won't be able to access it to service the compressor. So anyways, I'm at work just packing the bottles. You know, when we print the bottles, printing is only half the job. We also have to repackage them the way they came. We don't do any special packaging. Like, for instance, you're not going to send me 489 bottles in a box and then you want me to make 12-pack kits or stuff like that. We don't do that. And the time that we did used to do that, we charged a lot extra for it, but it gave me tennis elbow to like tape up these little boxes. We used to do it for Lucas Oil when we had that account. But anyways, we have to package them the way they came, and sometimes it's very tedious. And so what I remember when Jory was small, and we were packaging the boxes back, and he goes, why don't we just send it back loose? And I said, well, because, like, for instance, if the box holds 489 and then it's in there loose and it's not restacked, then it's not going to hold 489, it's going to hold way less, and then we don't have extra boxes to give them, you know. Plus, you know, shipping, if they send 9 pallets, they want to pick up 9 pallets. And so Jory says, well, we should change the name of this business from Mac Green Bottle Printing to Mac Green Bottle Packaging, you know. He hates packaging. And I always remember this fondly. One time we had this job to do, and it was so overwhelming, and I really needed a break, and I really wanted to go to the beach, and we didn't finish it, and I had 67,000 bottles to pack. And no, that time it was less. It was about 35,000 to pack. And Joe says, forget it, we're gonna go to the beach. So we went to the beach, and the boys didn't want to go to the beach, and I didn't know what they had planned. And when I came back in Monday, because we went to the beach like on the Saturday or the Sunday, whatever day that week, I forgot what day of the weekend we went. But I came back to work that Monday, all geared up mentally now to pack these bottles, and when I walked in, they were all packed. I cried. I cried such happy tears, because the boys, I mean, they really shocked me. This is something that's outside of the norm that they would normally do. And I remember at that time, a friend of mine says, where did you go right with these kids? You know how people always ask you where you went wrong with your kids? It's like, where did you go right with these kids? I'm like, I don't know. But maybe it's because I stayed home with them, and when I stayed home with them, I didn't just like watch soaps and not spend time with them. I did spend time with them and talk with them and know their personalities and stuff like that. Alright guys, so I'm going home. It's 4:15. We want to go to the gym. This is the first day back, so it's going to be painful again like when we first started. Just to let you guys know, the doctor did email me back, and she says I do not have H. pylori, so I guess that's good news. But she wants to treat it like it's acid reflux, and I know that that's not what it is, because I've had that before. I think that I'm going to continue with my probiotics and my yogurt, and I'm going to go over to my, what do you call the place, Josh? The health food store. I was going to say my natural guy, my other Joe. I'm going to go over to him and buy fluorescence, which is something that I should be doing every 6 months anyways. And I'm going to cleanse my system of anything that's not belonging in there. And I know I'm going to be better. I had a good day today, so forget all that mess. Thanks guys. It's Friday morning, and we're back at Kaiser, but not for an appointment. Just for Joe to buy some Suda, because I think he needs to dry out all that post-nasal drip, and then he'll stop coughing, because I don't think there's anything in his lungs anymore. So we're going underground. That doctor looks betwixt and bepuzzled. That's the word. Yo, do you know it's 8 miles an hour under here? Huh? 8 miles an hour under here. Not even 10, not 5, 8. Who figured that out? Huh, Joe? Mm-hmm. Who figured that out, that 8 miles an hour would be safe under here and not 5 and not 10?
Somebody. Right? There gotta be somebody.
And somebody sat there and studied the math of that. That's something that my dad would be able to do. Via here. Hey Calandra, I'm supposed to be packing these bottles, but I stopped for a moment to read the comments at the vlog channel, and your comment had me cracking up. It's just like, leave Joe alone, stop talking about his horn. It was so funny because after we left there, Joe says, I asked him, I said, are you gonna really cut it out? And he goes, of course I'm gonna cut it out. I don't want to look like a bloody cyclops. So I think that one's better than the devil with his horns. Look what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be packing these boxes right here, but I'm here on my YouTube reading the comments. And yes, my darling, Giselle is a sweetie. Marie, thank you so much for your sweet comments too. I already told you guys about mom and the scan. We'll have results next week, and keep praying because the prayers do work. And Calandra, when we talk again privately, I'll tell you Giselle's backstory. That little girl is beautiful inside and out. Joe, Calandra say, to leave you alone and tell you about your devil hand.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Leave us alone.
I like to pick on me when I'm sick. Leave me alone.
And then there's Joshua there. I think Joe will be completely better soon because that Sudafed's going to dry out everything that's in the back of his throat. So but your lungs feel good though, right, Joe? Huh? You think it's all out of your lungs already? It's dried out of your lungs?
I feel better yesterday.
That stupid coughing that wrecks you, huh? Joshua stayed up all night coughing too, poor baby. So we're just finished eating lunch, and they're gonna go back to the machine right now, but we're sitting here having this discussion about that family, 19 kids and counting, and that older boy that the news broke yesterday that he's a sex molester. Okay. What do you call it, Joe? A sexual molester of children. And I guess he did this way back when he was 14. And I was telling Joe that, well, I never liked the show. My mom watches the show so she can cuss at it. But I never liked the show. I don't like prissy people that are pious, that I just feel like they're fake. So this doesn't shock me at all. I think I was just waiting for the day when something would come out. And I think there's more secrets there. You know, the dad to me looks like he could be a molester, but that hasn't come out, of course. That's just me talking. But anyways, it really kind of got to me because for them to be able to do that and cover it up for so long and say that they sent him away to some camp to retrain him and whatever, I believe once a molester, always a molester. I know that God can change things and all that stuff, but it's like, at the end of this vlog, I want to put a slideshow with some pictures of when Megan was a little girl, like Giselle's age, and Jory was a baby. We went for a visit to Texas when my Uncle Les was still alive, and I found those pictures and I took them with me when I went to have lunch with Megan and Giselle at IHOP near Disneyland. And Giselle just got a kick out of them. She couldn't believe that that was Megan because it looked exactly like her. And Jory was such a baby then, and Megan was taking care of Jory. Now here we are, fast forward quite a few years later, and Jory's taking care of Giselle. So she was just really tickled with that. So I had intended to put that slideshow at the end of the last vlog, but I kind of edited that vlog when I was half asleep, so I forgot to put it. So I want to put it now for you guys to enjoy, okay? Probably.
Literally, like, why wasn't the principal, like, arrested?
Right?
Like, she threw kids in, like, hepatitis A, B, and C chamber. Like,
She put them in an Iron Maiden.
She did! That's what that is!
That's a freaking Iron Maiden.
What's that, the chokey?
Yeah. What is this? Dude, this is like a show about women that live a retro life.
It's stupid, Sophie. I don't get involved in it.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, they've cooked on fire hearts and... Is that what they do?
No. This is just like to wear 50s clothes.
Jesus Christ, minus 14.
Okay. What do you guys think about what's going on with
I don't like T'Challa that much.
the Duggars?
I hate that fool's name Josh, and I'm named Josh.
Facts, bruh.
What are they saying on Twitter, Jada?
You know, just like.
You had some good ones.
Yeah, just like 19 Kids in Counting is also the title of Josh's diary.
It's so sick. I mean, he molested his own sisters.
Which ones? Like, I don't know. All of them? Just like.
Well, he molested 5 girls, and not all of them were strangers, so I don't know how many were his sisters.
Oh.
A racist walks in or what? That was.
Oh yeah, you look totally like you could be going to the KKK,
I
baby.
look like a American History X guy or what? How you guys doing?
Nice, beautiful.
How you guys doing?
A shaved head and a guitar is coming.
You smell like hamburgers.
They smell like hamburgers?
Pinot Noir.
Hi, Wednesday. She can say hello.
She's like, oh, it's only him. Jada.
He's here
Oh,
every day.
it's only him. I see him all the time.
Oh, this guy, good. He's like,
Return to Amish?
She came, hey Jada,
what the hell?
Jada, she came back to make sure that they're not going to be sleeping over tonight.
Like to live in the 50s.
Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other 2 channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.